has been at this for like 20 hours.
It has been 5 minutes.
It's called hyperbole, big guy. Also, I can't sense power levels. What's going on over there?
Dodge.
Dodge? You know, 16, yelling dodge is more distracting than helpful.
He has fused with Tommy.
Come. Seriously, what the hell's a kami?
It means God. Now bow.
I hate this! You know, I've been hearing talk about how our home planet was destroyed. At first, I didn't believe it, but now, they say it didn't really collide with another planet. Like we thought. What do you mean? They say that Frieza did it. Why? Vegeta, you have to listen to me. It was Frieza that ordered it all! To have your father killed, and to blow up our home planet!
I already knew that.
What? You knew? But how Frieza when you know what he's done to us?
So he killed my father, destroyed my people. That means nothing to me now. Strength is the only thing that matters in this world. Everything else is just a delusion for the weak.
Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, I'm tripping right now. Like today, I think is day 8 or 7 from my starting to not eat, to stop eating after 2 p.m. or 14th, and you know it's super hard. And I think it's day like 36 on semi retention, so it's like I'm doing two things that are hard to do. I don't know. I'll be tripping. Like this is the second that I had smoked today. I had been investing my money, really investing my money on myself, and like I discover a hack. Is people say like if you're going to be like an entrepreneur in any business, stay there enough, like continue the journey, never give up, and do that daily, and like you're gonna find a way out. You're gonna solve the solution, and like I finally saw the solution. It's like it's interesting. It's like you crack the code, but it's I don't know, like 7 or 8 days, not eating after two, fasting every day, fasting for like 17, 18 hours or more, bro. It's intense. It's a very intense experience, like no other. You completely change your life. Your decisions are different. How you deal with things is different. Like you just go better. You just go better and like take master decisions, boss moves that you never saw before. You never saw before. Like was right there. Everything like every people who are successful say like opportunities is everywhere, and I could never understand because I didn't see it. But like, and I never really adjust well to it, like e-commerce or something like that, buy bitcoins or whatever. I never really care about that shit because to me personally, that's nerd shit. So it's like it's not an insult to nobody, but that's how I see it. So like I never care about that shit, stocks and shit. Like I got it in the beginning. I think like for what 1 2 times or like even a little bit more. But like for a couple months, I think I give money to stocks, but then like I stopped because I didn't agree with a lot of industries. I'm going to be honest. Coca-Cola, like I drink Coca-Cola diets, but like I don't agree with making a drink that is made out of chemics that completely fuck up the human body. I don't agree with it. I'm not against it because I consume it, but like I don't agree with it, with the vision. So I'm talking about morally. It just didn't fit to me. People saying, "Oh, bet on these," a bunch of something 500, like a bunch of companies, and like I'm looking at these companies, but like I don't agree morally with these companies and shit. So I stopped, you know. I was like, fuck it, fuck stuff, and I stopped. And then now it's like I'm betting on me. That paper that was like moving that direction. I bet it on me, and he's well invested. He's well invested. Like it's an investment that the vision's there is gonna happen. Like there's nothing else I can, bro. It's gonna go up. Like I know how I crack the code. It's like I don't know if I got just super smart. Like I just cracked the code. A lot of reflection when I'm fasting. I just cracked the code. It's super hard. Like I want to eat right now. I have something here bothering me, but like I don't do it. That's why there's other people who they like fruitarians or raw vegan, and they like talking about that shit. Like, oh, your life better so much. Absolutely, but not if you like me. If you like me, if you like super smart and reflective guy, fasting is really. It's just you're more advanced. You are more advanced as a person than other people. If you look, a lot of people with like ADHD and like autism are very like above most people. They're either like super autistic and like zero social uh, capabilities when it comes to people, but like they are like super good at something, or and this is an exaggeration. Most ain't like that. Most is like me, like Sneeko, Andrew Tate, um, the Trent twins, Sam Sulek, uh, genetic anomaly, like Akim Spring, David Joggins. It's people who are kind of autistic. And how you know it? Because they live on their mind a lot. So it's just superior beings overall. Not because, it's not it's something that triggers people superior being, but it's true. I'm not saying I'm better than, for example, Jay Cutler, who's super big, super muscular. He made it, but I don't know. He just come wired differently, and you see great warriors coming out of like you know people with ADHD and autism like me. So even a lot of rich people like that because they so focused on themselves that they find a way. Like I found a way. I find a way. And I was never really smart at school. Like I didn't pass my first year. I was not able to read or write. I always had like memory issues. I couldn't focus for too long. But in the end of the day, like that just makes you have to be better. Like you have to put more effort. You have to study more than others. Look at David Joggins. He kept reading. Me too. I had kept trying to be like focused. I had a sharp memory or vision. Like if I see something, I'll record that shit. You know what I mean? It's recorded. It's up in here. I don't forget it like that. A lot of people forget like faces, places. Like I don't. Is up in here. I remember everything since a child. I remember everything. I had no lost my memories. apart from like apart when I was like a child, some repressions that my brain don't let me see still. Um, but yeah, I couldn't be focused, so I just get it like parts of the class and shit. I could never like get it all, but look at me, like what I had to do to get better, and then go to college, and then do a bachelor's, and then do a master's in psychology. What I had to do was just keep focused. Like every time you lose yourself, go back at it. That's why I started practicing a lot of meditation, mindfulness meditation. You focus on your breath coming in, coming out, and you have to keep focused. Once you start thinking and going elsewhere, you have to remember, and once you remember, you start breathing again. And what that does is forces you to stay focused. And I did that to have good grades. I did a lot of things. The sim retention, like I did it for a month in college, studying two exams. I was like, bro, I want to have good grades. I'm not gonna, waste my energy on bullshit. I'm gonna be focused and study a lot. And I was like studying what? The reading like 40, 50 pages every day for 3 weeks, just trying to memorize that shit, reading the same shit every day. I used to put a lot of work in my shit, man. I still do, but like I just move smart now, and he's made it for me. Like I made it already. I'm coming to the top already. Like it was always, but like the devil tricks you and shit, and you start thinking like you need to be better, you need to be different, bro. You should go to your source. That's what happened when you do like fasting. You like it's not only losing fat, but it's like your source, who you really are as a child. Because we as a child we don't have fat, and we get fat once we stop being on the child state. So when you fast and cut the fat, the more you do it, the more you become you. That's why I be dancing. That's why I be vibing. That's why I be climbing trees, because I like adventure. I like taking risks, and the more I eat it, the less I'm gonna do it. Just be on the sofa. But if I don't eat, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff. Just today, I left 3 times my house, walk kilometers over kilometers, train, climb trees. Come on, bro. This is things that you as a child would do, and we feel comfortable to live as our source of nature, how we're supposed to, and we knew it. Remember, as a child, like that, just vibing, having always energy. It's not that children don't lose energy just because; it's that we adults eat too much. We always eating all the time. That's why I stopped eating after 12, because I needed my life to change. Like I was just not adapting to my environment, and I was like, I'm gonna fast, and I just did. Because I remember when I did 1 meal a day years ago when I was younger, early 20s. I like that was how I found my best. So I was like, let us give it another shot. I cannot do 1 meal a day, but like I can, you know, eat since I wake up if I wanna until 14, like 14 hours, like 2 lunchtime and shit. And then now I'm drinking way more coffee in the morning, like a lot of coffee. Like we talking about, that it says there put like a teaspoon, and I use like a soup spoon and do like 5 coffees or something like that. It's a lot of coffee. I just like it. I just wake up, more coffee. Like I just like that shit. I just feel peaceful, and moving right, moving straight shit. Only coffee and water. I like that shit. And then I go train, do videos. Already had an idea on the video. I just keep it moving. This is stress me out because like the more you grow, the more you know how to move on, you crack the code, you adapt it, you know what you have to do. Now it's like y'all don't understand. And I understand why rich people say like the more wealthy, the more stressed. I get it. Now I get it. That shit. I know what you're saying. And like you keep thinking like, is this, from the right source? Like, is this what it's like when you see that people who are like actors and they just want fame, but then they get it too much. Look at Eminem. He he wanted fame. When he got it, he hated it, right? So it's like it's weird. I be questioning like, do you understand where you're going? Because I'm going there. I know how it will go, and just keep moving. I'm doing straight, exactly the most fast and optimal way to success. And I know how, but like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just stressful. It's more things. It's more things. Taking risks. You take a lot of risks. If you want to be successful, you're gonna take a lot of risks. Look at it. I know a guy who he sells, he sells smoke, and like he took a risk by investing in that shit. You're always gonna take risks and shit. Uh, don't like jump to it like, oh fuck it, but like at the same time, if you do similar attention, if you're doing like more than a month and you do fast, you're gonna do that shit. When I used to 1 meal a day, I was about to do it. I was about to put a lot of money in an investment that I didn't have a lot. I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna have maybe 1,000 or left. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I spent, I spent like, bro, I be spending kind of money. You know what I mean? Like I'm not good at saving, and like 1,000 is like a month to me. I'm not gonna lie, and like only on me. I'm not even. I'm not gonna. It's nothing basically, and I was willing to put that shit on the line already, doing 1 meal a day as a kid. So, um, and I live in my car for 4 days. Like I live doing only, yeah, 1 meal a day. Like bro, for so many months, I suffer. I suffer. Like I felt starving. Like at that time, I felt like I was starving. Shit. I felt hard. You know what I mean? I knew I was hard for doing that shit. So take that motivation or whatever you want. And now it's not like I'm starving. It's just uh, like I'd be so close to God that I feel like I'm a God, and like it's been so many years that like I don't know, nothing really surpasses me. I defeat all my adversities, and sometimes you feel like you're failing, but you're really winning. And the devil keeps you trying to push you down and makes you fail. It's like it's so weak though, like because you're with God. So make sure you pray every day and read the Bible because that shit is important to make you straight. Because a lot of people like me is gonna try to move in wrong directions. God gave you a lot of power, and using that shit straight. Think like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. He had a lot of strength, he had a lot of power, but how did he use it? He used it to his own interest, and where did he end up dying? Like, and yes, he's a character, but think about it. If you have more of like a mob thinking in the point of like, I could do this shit and get this money and fuck the law, and you might end up probably in jail or dead or in real trouble. And you will give signs because as you grow up, you start going through dumb shit that start being dangerous and shit. So like, I don't know, it's like trust in God, read the Bible, because you might not think straight and you think like Superman. Everybody looks at you like you are Superman, right? So you feel like I'm invincible, I'm the best, like, and you realize like, bro, you lose God, you lose your power. Like, you're gonna go down. The friends really falls, and you know what I mean. The king stands tall above all. That's the only way. That's the only way. I'm just gonna be honest. Me, I don't know. I understand the link. Bro. I was just thinking like, bro, from other countries talk way louder than us, and we are known for like a lot of people, not like Brazilians and shit. Like Brazilians, not in Portugal. Like Brazilians in Portugal, they are adapted as we start adapting some costumes of them too. If you be around, you know, bro, if you be around black people, you're gonna like dig the style and shit, and just take the culture, and then if you be around any ethnicity, really, you really like from people from the country, Brazil and shit, like you just we all adapt to each other. That's how societies survive. So like, yeah, but I don't even know, man. It's the point that that she hitting me. But I think I came here to say what I had to say, man. And like, keep your head up, put in the effort every day. When I was like, when I started entrepreneurship, like this is my fourth year. When I started my like first year, bro, was like I didn't know how I'm gonna get it. How I'm gonna be like a millionaire or something like that. So what I did was like I just gave my all training shit, just follow my passion and keep going. And I did similar intention and I did fasting. So if you wanna do it, I started with intermittent fasting, which is close what I do right now. It's like you just eat for 8 hours, but like you do whatever you wanna do. Choose the hours, do whatever you wanna do. Me is like 7 p.m. No, 7 a.m. to like 2 p.m. You know, 7 hours of window to eat or drink whatever I wanna. Then we go to the fucking water, make you feel hungry, make you feel like you wanna go hard and shit. You know what I mean? The shit is needed. Get it? Hey guys, well, welcome to this part of the video. Right now we're going to talk about like if you want to be um, client, or if you want to be trained by me on my online personal trainer course. What we basically do is first we're going to have a talk, you know, um, about what should be your level. I'm going to talk with you personally through video call and see where you at. Then from there we're going to train on certain exercises for you and train through the week. We're talking video call once a week and always analyze where you at physically, mentally, and in every part, like spiritual, every part of your being. And we're gonna analyze like what you eat and what you want to change. Basically, we want to do everything: nutrition, physical, and mindset. And every week, looking for better results. Like, it's up to you to follow the program and progress with me, and let me show how you can progress and see results week after later. Because a lot of people don't know how to go by it, and I have experience right now for 7 years with weights and 11 years with calisthenics, and I'm finishing a personal trainer course. So I have a very versatile knowledge and capability to train you. So if you want to follow the course, if you want to be trained by me, hit me up on IG and we can start this shit. Is for now €20 a month. And we, it's what it is. We'll see later and stuff. Yeah. I also do personal trainer. Personally, if you want to train with me, but it has to be either on Ericeira, which is $20 per train, or in Lisbon, but there is 30 because I live on Ericeira, so for the travels and shit, is 30. Now is that's personal trainer course, and it's calisthenics, or can be some with weights, but usually calisthenics. And I also do boxe, which is something I like a lot, and I know how to teach it. If you are interested, let me know on IG. And yeah, that's it. €20 Ericeira. Hit me on DM. And it's probably 30 on Lisbon, but I'll have to see the money. But it will be 30 for now. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you want me to train personally, that's how it goes. Let me know. Bye. Come over and smoke with me. Fucking so we go to sleep, but you won't get over me.